Hey YouTube, I figured I would buck the trend a little bit and talk about a single knife instead of a group of knives. I don't do it very often, or I haven't done it very often. I'll probably do it more often. Coming up, I'll probably do single knife reviews kind of throughout my time on YouTube. My channel will probably just be spotted with single knife reviews and other stuff, EDC kind of stuff. So, this is obviously the ZT301, which is Strider and Ken Onion collaboration with ZT. It's a titanium frame lock, S30V steel, and it's assisted opening. As you can just touch the flipper, and there it goes. It's really surprising how good the quality of this knife is for the cost. I think I paid... I actually can't remember. It was lower than most places on the internet because I have a kind of a relationship with my local brick and mortar, so I get a little bit of a deal. But the price wasn't bad at all, just right over... No, I paid $199 for this. That's what I paid for it, $199 out the door. So I got kind of a good deal on these. He had like 7 or 8 of them. So I got 2 of them for that $199 price. I figured if I didn't want to, then I could just sell the other one. But I'm going to keep both of them because I have fallen in love with this knife. It's when you don't want to carry a Strider and you don't want to carry a CRK, something like this, then this is a perfect knife to carry. And it's just an absolute tank. It's got a big bull pivot in there. And the G10 has a, I'm not sure if that's a titanium liner or it's a stainless steel liner. I couldn't tell you, but it's not skeletonized. So this knife does weigh a fair amount. I mean, it's not a lightweight knife by any means. But the fit and finish on it is impeccable, especially for the price point. The fit is just perfect. Everything is fit right in there. The jimping on the spine lines up perfectly with the jimping on the 2 scales here. The back spacer is completely flush. All this jimping back here lines up perfectly. Everything is just fit really well, and the finish is also very good. The blade finish is excellent. The finish on this titanium back here is excellent. There's really not much bad you could say about the fit and finish. Or not really nothing bad you could say about the fit and finish. It's just as good as you could ask for a production knife. The materials used are obviously great. S30V, which is a staple of the knife world right now. Titanium and G10. This contoured G10 is super comfortable, and the texture on both sides is very, very good at being non-slip without being overly aggressive. It won't chew up your pants or anything. The ergonomics of this knife are another huge point that they got right. It just fits in your hand perfectly, even on reverse grips. It's super comfortable. That jimping right there comes in handy for reverse grips. And it's very, very comfortable either way. And this little subtle dip right here before the swedge is just natural that your thumb goes there. Sorry, I'm losing my voice for some reason. But when you're cutting with this knife, you can really put some pressure on the blade, on the spine right there with your thumb. And there's no thought in it. It's just natural that your thumb goes there and you have a good bit of control. The clip on this thing is good. It could be, I want to say it could be improved on, but I'm not really sure. I mean, I have no complaints about it. It just kind of seems like an afterthought, I guess. But it's a really good clip. It's good, got good retention. One thing about it though is it does kind of ride high in your pocket. About that much of the knife is going to show out of your pocket. So it's a good bit sticking out, and I'm not sure it would be any different tip up, left, right. But it is tapped, drilled and tapped for left up, left, right, tip up, tip down. So all you left-handed guys and tip up guys can enjoy that. What else did I want to talk about? I had a little list I was going to follow, and I left it downstairs. The lock is amazing. I can't believe that a titanium frame lock at this price point is as smooth and as solid as this is. This, I know that you guys are going to, well, not you guys, some people are going to hate that I say this. The lock on this knife is so much smoother than the lock on this this large micarta Sabenza right here. I want to show you. When I disengage, it sticks. Still a very awesome knife. But this lock right here is absolutely buttery smooth. If I can get it to focus. There is absolutely no stick. And it's a very, very early lock up, and there is absolutely no lock rock at all. Normally with a titanium frame lock, even this Sabenza, when I first got it, it's worn in a little bit, but normally I can give it some lock rock, and with this I can't. There's none there, and that's pretty amazing. It's fit perfectly. You could see that early lock up, and it's just buttery smooth to disengage. So that's awesome. The flipper is good. It's pretty self-explanatory. You touch it and it flips out. Even the thumb studs, which really aren't thumb studs on this, they're a blade stop. As you can see, there's no blade stop back there. Even the thumb studs, blade stop, it's really easy to deploy. So that's you have two different opening methods right here. The recurve on this blade is awesome. It cuts like crazy. When you're draw cutting cardboard or something like that, this portion of the blade is what eats it up. It just seems to grab it right here, and you just rip right through it. So it's amazingly good at cutting cardboard. And as you can see, the finish is very, very strong because I've cut a lot of cardboard with this thing, and there's no scratches or wear marks or anything like that. So this coating right here is very strong. Actually, only the part in black is a coating. What they do is black oxide the coating and then sandblast these little tiger stripes into it. The only thing I know about this knife that I can't figure out why it was made like this, but the only thing that I could see as an improvement or needs an improvement is the blade stops via the stud hitting the lock bar right here. Now you notice if I put some pressure on the blade, it pushes the lock bar down. And I don't know why I would ever be putting pressure on the blade in this configuration, but I'm worried that maybe it can wear the lock bar out over time. That could be a totally unfounded worry, but it's just something that I noticed that it just seems kind of out of place for this knife, where everything is thought about and planned for. It just seems like they would have some kind of stop in here inside the knife to stop the blade, but it is what it is, and it's still an excellent knife. And I don't know if that could cause any problems or not. I'm sure if it would have caused problems, then the engineers at KAI would have figured something out, but it does rock back and forth a great deal. So take it for what it's worth. It could be nothing, probably is nothing, but it's just something I noticed that I wanted to tell you all about. Overall, this is an amazing knife, especially for the price point. It's super tough, overbuilt, and you will not break this knife. You probably won't even get any blade play in it if you beat the shit out of it. So I definitely recommend this knife. If you can find one, snatch it up, because it's awesome and you will love it. Hopefully. I don't want you to go spend your money and then hate it and then come scream at me. So try it out before you buy it if you can. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to make this video. It's kind of late here, and I was just playing with this knife while I was watching Man, Woman, Wild with my fiance. Figured I'd do a little review on it. So, thanks for watching, guys, and sub if you haven't already. And feel free to drop comments, criticisms, whatever. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.